Welcome back, everybody. You're still tuned in to the Lowdown. Now, my next musical guest is making a television debut. So remember, y'all saw it here first on the Lowdown. Singing Traumatized. Y'all give it up for Latrice. Yes.
Take your time with me. I'm fragile, can't you see? My heart's been broken time and time again. So many times I had to come back and break a few hearts over and then. I'm sorry if I can't let you in. I'm traumatized from past events. First comes wedding plans, then he said, she said, then name calling, I've seen it all. See, I can handle all your flaws and more. Promise to be your all and adore you on your bad days, on your sad days. When your energy's low, you need to recharge from my body. But can you say the same when my attitude is changed? Will you love me the same way? Take your time with me. I'm fragile, can't you see? My heart's been broken time and time again. So many times I had to come back and break a few hearts over and then. I'm sorry if I can't let you in. I'm traumatized from past events. I don't take confrontation well, and I'm quick to just say you got it. I got daddy issues, and I be triggered like my fingers on a pistol. So what you gon' do when I'm stuck in my ways? When it's one of them days and I can't seem to pull through? Cause I can act reasonable. Don't wanna slip and fall in love with your potential, You'd understand if you knew what I've been through. You'd be like this if you took a walk in my shoes. I'm selfish with my heart, but I'm willing to share. Baby, don't ignore the sign. Handle with care. And take your time with me. I'm fragile, can't you see? My heart's been broken time and time again. So many times I had to come back and break a few hearts over and then. I'm sorry if I can't let you in. I'm traumatized from past events. I'm just traumatized, yeah. I'm just traumatized from these past events.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Nicely done, ma'am. Oh, beautiful. Y'all don't go anywhere. When we get back, we're going to be sitting down and talking to Latrice. Yes. Traumatized. Over in there. All right. Welcome back, everybody. You just got to see this wonderful young lady perform Traumatized. One more time, get up for Latrice. Yeah, you did that.
Thank you.
Okay, I got to say, first off, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, but I got to say, you have an amazing tone.
Oh, thanks.
You have a very, your sound is amazing, girl. That's
I
awesome.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I really mean it.
Yeah.
You just performed Traumatized. I really felt that. Like, there's a lot of emotion in that song.
Yeah.
Now, is there any real inspiration behind it?
There's always real inspiration behind it.
So there's somebody that inspired you to write that song.
There's a couple people that inspired me
Okay.
to write that song.
Is that how you usually write, though? It comes from a real place?
Yes, 100%. Actually, usually, like, right after I go through something, whether it's with friends or in a relationship, my best way to get over it or deal with it is to sit down and write about it.
Really? That's how you deal with your own emotions and whatnot, what you're going through?
Yes.
So if somebody does you wrong, Latrice, they might end up in a song.
More than likely.
So I am not going to get on your bad side.
9 times out of 10.
I am not going to have you singing about diabetes. No, I'm not. Definitely not going to have you that. But you actually came up in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
Gotcha. That's home for you.
Yes.
Shout out to ATL.
Born in Chicago, raised in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yes.
But you spent a lot of time between LA and Las Vegas, though.
Yes.
Now,
I've been living by coastal for the last 2-3 years in Vegas and Atlanta.
Is that not exhausting?
It's very exhausting.
Okay.
But I get a lot more done. I get to see more, experience a little bit more. So it's worth it, you know, pros and cons.
Okay, what's the difference between like living in ATL and like Vegas though?
Vegas is a lot more chill, surprisingly.
Vegas?
Yes. Vegas
Really?
is a lot more chill than Atlanta. I kind of feel like I'm in the desert in the middle of nowhere and nobody can find me, and yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
relaxing.
So you like that though? You
Yeah.
like getting away sometimes because
peace.
ATL can be busy. It can be.
It's a little loud and busy and hectic, and there's
Gotcha.
work every day.
Yes, it is. But I love the fact you're not just doing music, do you? You do other stuff like you do TV as well, young lady.
Yes, I do.
All
I
right.
do.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I do extra work full time. Have
Okay.
been for the last few years, but that's turned into production assistant work and stand-in, and yeah, I've done some stuff with props and creative directing. And,
Look at you.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever want to pursue a career in acting? Like, would that be your ultimate goal?
Yes, I've done a couple of things outside of just extra work, but I think I would say my actual goal with that would be directing.
Oh, you want to direct?
Yes.
You mean there's a woman that wants to tell people what to do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I never heard of such a
There's
thing.
a job for it. There's an actual job for it.
That's awesome. What would you focus on if you were directing? Would it be something like love? Would it be drama, comedy?
I want to say a little bit of everything.
Okay.
But I'm really into not just female women directors, but African American women
Okay.
directors. So my favorite director is Ava DuVernay.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I've had the pleasure of being on set with her. She's amazing. So just being able to be a part of that influence and to see not just a woman directing a movie on set, but a black woman directing a movie on set is
Gotcha.
It's an amazing experience.
I do feel that black
Yeah.
women would make amazing directors.
Yeah,
Like people,
sure.
stuff would get done.
I've never seen a director handle people like I have Ava DuVernay, and I've worked with a lot of people. Like,
Really?
I'm sorry, Ava DuVernay had Clint Eastwood beat. Like, I'm just being honest. She had us in line. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Even Clint? It was.
She had us in line. So,
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely an experience getting to see how people operate differently.
In their process. Gotcha. Now, one day I want to see you directing. I believe that. You're hardworking. You're
yeah.
talented. You're going to do it.
Thank
as
you.
you are. Now, coming up as an artist, you went the indie route. You went independent, and you
Yes.
chose to do that.
Yes.
Because you were telling me in the break that, you know, not everybody needs to get a record deal, a label, whatnot, because what they're offering may not be what you're looking for as an artist. Explain that.
Yeah. Well, for one, your voice is everything, and being able to own your voice and have control of your creativity is the most important part
Believe
for
that.
me. And I just have an amazing team of people around me that have taught me how to essentially create my own label and release my music underneath my own LLC and my own name and watch my own numbers build and my money come in. And it's taken a long time for me to learn the business, but the way that I like to look at being an artist is no different than being a doctor. You're healing people. You're
Yes.
helping people get through things. So being an artist is not something that you just, in my opinion, I'm sorry, you don't just wake up one day and say, I want to do this. It takes years of development and hard work and discipline and sacrifice. You got to put those 10,000 hours in. And
Amen.
It's all real. So I've taken a good 10 years to really just develop myself as an artist with a lot of help from a lot of supportive people around me.
And let's talk about those supportive people, because you told me that your parents are singers as well.
Oh, yeah.
So they definitely support you
Oh,
and promote what you do, and are proud to see you do it.
For sure, for sure. My parents are my number one investors, not just financially, but with time and support. And my mom's also a designer, an amazing designer, Elle Stovall. So if I need a dress last minute for a concert, Mom
makes it for you. There you go.
Yeah, so it's cool. We're a whole little factory over there. My dad's a vocal coach. He plays the drums. He's learning bass right now. So we,
Y'all gonna go on tour together?
we need to.
Y'all sure do.
He's a bus driver. Gonna put him on the tour bus.
Check that out. You know, if you need backup, call me.
I will.
I'll send your mama my measurements for my dress. Okay? We'll have a good time. Now, what do you want to achieve as your ultimate goal, doing what you do, being such a wonderful singer and whatnot? What's up next for you?
Well, Since I have been learning how to release my music on my own, I've gone in and released all my old music under my own label. I actually just did that over the last couple of weeks. So
Congratulations. And what is your label called?
Silly Gal Records.
Okay.
Silly is spelled P-S-I-L-I. It's actually short for psilocybin. Yeah. So I'm an advocate for psilocybin and how it helps with mental health.
Nice.
So I incorporated that into my brand and my business, and it's just cute, silly gals.
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
It's
because
me
ain't
and my
nothing silly
girls,
about when you start
yeah.
performing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you before you go, I enjoyed hearing you sing, because for such a young person, you got such an old soul when you perform.
Thanks.
Your voice is a throwback, and it soothes. When you sing, I can't wait to see what you do next. Now, I tell everybody who comes here, you are now part of the Lowdown family. So when you get more music, you gonna promise to come back?
Of course.
There you go.
Of course, of course. I appreciate you guys. I had a blast
No,
today.
we had a blast with you. And I want everybody at home watching to follow you, support you. So please tell them what your social media is.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Latrice. That's just at Latrice. And on Twitter at Hey Latrice.
There you go. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I loved it. You were absolute joy. People going to be like, you on TV, girl?
I know, right?
You made it. On
Thanks,
behalf of
James.
myself, James John, my wonderful guest, Latrice, and as always, Tight Mike Randolph, thank y'all for tuning in to The Lowdown. We'll see you tomorrow. Come on down here with me, mama.